Stents, thanks for talking to us. We've obviously had a week off from post-Unite round. I guess what have you and the team been working on since the Wellington game in Sydney?
Yeah, good question. It's a bit of a chance to sort of recharge and take stock after the first 4 games of the season. We had 3 trips interstate as well, so it was an opportunity just to freshen the squad up a little bit because the travel it can be challenging at times, especially 3 weeks in a row. And then we've quickly turned our attention towards this week's opponent and really tried to work a lot on just trying to be a bit more threatening and create a few more goal-scoring opportunities in the final third because we weren't overly happy with how much we were able to create and threaten against Wellington in our last hit-out.
We do face the Newcastle Jets at Jets Cross on Sunday. What can we expect from the Jets?
Yeah, well, the Jets have had a good start to the year. They're a team that plays with high intensity. They like to pressure the opposition. They're just a team that sort of goes and goes and goes. So we feel like it's going to be quite a physical match, quite a high intensity match as well. And they're going to bring their best game to Adelaide, and it's going to be a real challenge for us. But we're really excited to play against them again.
Don't want to touch on it too much, but the last time we played the Jets, it was a game to forget. Have you spoken to the squad about that, or is it a case of we just forget about that day and this is a new challenge?
Yeah, well, I don't think you ever forget about it because every difficult or challenging opportunity that comes your way, is an opportunity to learn from. But there's such a long time between seasons that it doesn't really have any relevance for us anymore. And their squad is different, our squad is different. So different personnel, it's a different context for the game this week. We took some lessons away from that performance and we've used them to try and be better coming into this season.
Let's touch on some squad news now. We're obviously without Matilda McNamara as she's still away with the Matildas. Any plans to replace her position? So she's been starting for us, obviously, so someone will need to come in and fill her spot. And so we've got a couple of different ideas about how we do that and how we shape up to sort of manage not having her there. We've got some players returning as well. There's some players like Chelsea Dorber and Nanako Sasaki who have been training fully with the team in recent times. So there may be an opportunity to have a look at one of them. And then we've got some younger players pushing as well that have been outside of the squad that potentially could be given an opportunity to play this week too. So there's a lot in the mix. The fact that we're at home means we can sort of take our time with our decision making because we don't have to jump on a plane and head into state. And the training this week's been excellent. So there's a lot of players putting their hand up for selection. And it's up to the coaching staff just to make sure we get that balance right and that mix right, and we put a team out there that we think is capable of getting a result for us. Earlier this week, Erin Healy touched on how good the culture is within the squad and there's some healthy competition. You must be thrilled with that. It's a bit of a headache for you, but it's a good headache.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm really happy that Erin feels that way. I feel like there is a really good vibe amongst the group. The culture is extremely positive. The existing players that we're here have made our new players feel really welcome. All of our new players have added something special to the group as well, and I think we're building something that could potentially be really special this year, and that's a real credit to the players and the way that they've come together and the goals that they've set themselves to try and achieve. So I'm really happy with where the squad is at the moment off the pitch, and we just need to find that level of consistency and performance on the pitch, and we'll be happy days.
Lastly, Melbourne City announced yesterday that South Australian Paul Pezos has joined their coaching team in the under-23s, I believe. Stents, I guess from a SA coach's point of view, just how proud are you that another coach has been given such a good opportunity at a fellow A-League club?
I think it's fantastic. There's a few South Australian-based coaches in the league now at both the men's and the women's side. So it's great to see someone like Paul get an opportunity. He's someone I worked really closely with in my time with the youth team set up, and someone I view as a bit of a mentor and someone that I've learnt a lot from. And he's a fantastic coach, and I'm sure he'll do really well with the opportunity that's been provided to him. And it just goes to show that we might be a smaller state, but we produce quality players and we produce quality coaches. So I'm
I'm rapt that he's been able to get an opportunity like some others have.